Okay guys, what's going on? Welcome. We're going to do a little, what the hell shows? This is, if my lips are a little red, it's because I was just eating Jell-O. And I am eating solid foods again, so I'm doing good. But the old school training. So today, a little old school training. And I got my clipboard here, and the throat's still fucked up. You know, it's not bad as bad, but it's getting definitely better every day. You know, the neck is still fucking there too, but we're doing good. I'd say I'm 75-80% maybe. Yeah, 75%, but that's a lot better than I was. So, and guys, right there, my boy Paul DeMayo, okay? Always got to pay homage to Paul. He was my friend and I love him. And right there, Rocky Marciano, look. That poster was on my wall when I was a kid. That's me. And that's Lila Brada. That's me on a magazine. Well, sport magazine. And that's right there. That's Lila Brada at my gym. The gym I owned. And that's my shirt. The first gym I owned. I had 3 gyms. Now I ain't got guts. But anyway. Like Jerry Ward said, let's make this camera square. Jerry Ward's my boy. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I also want to thank Chaos Nutrition. Because they're the guys who are sponsoring this show, guys. So I want you to go to Chaos Nutrition, check them out. They're starting a movement. Joe's got to give me information because I don't even know what supplements or whatever to tell you to get or whatever, you know, like what they're doing, I just know that they're starting a movement. Big Frank and the other guy that started Chaos Nutrition were once with Rich Piana 5% before he was even with 5%, back when he was with Mutant. Okay, and these are the guys who are his guys. Okay, and everybody knows Big Frank. He's the biggest motherfucker to ever fucking live. He's a dude. He's fucking. It's sick. He's 6 feet wide. Okay, he makes that guy Morgan Ass look like a pimple. I'm just telling you, he's giganto. I know him personally. He's a fucking monster. So, Chaos Nutrition. Google Chaos Nutrition. Joe will put some shit down here about it. Okay, but we're gonna get more info. But I want to thank them. They're the ones who are sponsoring the show. Alright, I gotta show you. Hey, wait guys, listen, look at this shit. Wait, hold on. Now, I got the real old stuff from the 1930s and 40s. It's right there. But I gotta show you this. First of all, I showed this on the Dave Palumbo show on RX Muscle, but I'm gonna show it to you guys. But look, that is Steve Weinberger right there. Look. And Bev Francis. This is Muscle Training Illustrated. Look at Steve Weinberger, guys. Look at him. This is an old magazine. What year is this anyway? I can't see shit anymore. 1985 maybe? Pat Neve on the back. Look at that body on Pat. Look at that shit, bro. Look at that. That's a fucking nice body. Look. You guys remember that? You old school guys. I know you remember that. Let's see. Wait, who's in the middle here? Okay, hold on. I see Madison Avenue Muscle. Wait, hold on. Oh, inner cover. Holy shit. Matt Mendenhall. Look at that body, bro. Early 80s superstar. Him and Roy Liedermeyer, my boy. Roy Liedermeyer's my boy. I loved Roy Liedermeyer, man. I looked up to him. He was fucking a monster. Wait, let me see. I don't know if there's a centerfold. This... Not. I don't know. I don't see one. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm passing it. Oh, Pat Lanzello. I know Pat. Patsy, they used to call him. He went to college with my sister. They used to call him Patsy up there. Oh, shit. Here you go. Here you go. Here's the centerfold. Look at that's Steve Weinberger. Yup. The Steve Weinberger and Bev Francis. Steve Weinberger right there. Look at that. Steve Weinberger and Bev Francis. Alright. Wait a minute now. Let me put that over here because my girlfriend's selling that. And if I fuck it up, I'm dead. I don't think I can let her sell this one. This was the very first muscle magazine I think I ever saw. And it's from... Well, wait a minute. I've seen other ones. That's right. This is the very first... muscle training, and I loved this magazine, to be honest with you. But I remember how much I loved this. Look right here. Boyer Co. Look at Boyerco. Look at that fucking hair. That hair piece, I should say. But anyway, look at that. Look at that build. Look at that. Look at that. I could do that with my back too. Pop it like that. Look at that. Look at that. Boyerco. Look at the back. Lou Ferrigno. It's Big Lou. Look. Look at look. Look. Okay? That's Lou Ferrigno. And then, that's Dan Laurie protein. Do you guys remember that shit? Dan Laurie protein? You old school guys know. Oh shit, remember this Rafael Oliver? Look at that. Remember that picture, guys? You old school guys. Remember that? Remember that? Look. Remember that picture? That was a very famous picture. Oh, there's so much shit when I go through this magazine. I almost get hard on. This is what I lived for this, bro. Growing up, all this old equipment shit. Look at all the old equipment. I love the equipment ants, bro. I love all that shit. You young guys there. I moved the camera. You young guys there. You have no idea, bro. I mean, this was great. Look at this shit, man. Look at this fucking. Look, the centerfold was black and white back then. Look at. Dude, this is your roots, bro. I gotta put this over here. I don't know if I'm gonna let her sell that one. That was one of my first magazines. The first one, maybe ever. That and the one with Frank Coulter on the cover. Let me see if I get something else to show you. Look. I was actually sitting at a dinner table at Joe Gold's. And my wife opened up this magazine and Arnold signed it. My ex-wife, see? That's Arnold's signature. And this is the magazine. It's an old Iron Man magazine. I was there. I told Arnold, that's my magazine, bro. And he goes, oh, this is just. But anyway, he signed it for my wife. But I already knew Arnold, and I was already at the party. Joe Gold. Anyway, that's his signature. My wife's selling it. My girlfriend's selling it. I don't give a shit about this. Whatever. But anyway, that's it. Well, this is, what year is this? 1988. Tom Platz. Hold on, let me do that. Tom Platz, 1988. Look at that. Joe Gold's birthday. I was there. And what's his name gave me this magazine. I had it sitting there, my girlfriend sitting there talking to Arnold, and Arnold was kind of almost hitting on her a little bit, just because she speaks German. She was German and black, my ex-wife, the mother of my children. And he said, here, and he signed it for her. There you go. All right. Let me see what we got here. Okay, I'm looking at the time on the fucking things. Let's see, get moving here. Obviously the voice is doing a little bit better, so let's answer some questions.
Hi guys, this is Cash and I'm checking in with you from Frankfurt, Germany with Ignite Thermogenic Fat Burner. This is my little secret to keeping lean and having good energy throughout my busy days while I travel. So I want you guys to be sure to check out Ignite, especially if you're trying to get yourself in shape for this summer. Oh, Ignite is gonna get you into bikini body shape. You know, I gotta show you guys a bit of what's going on. Ignite is gonna help you get the results that you want. You're gonna love this product. I certainly do. So I'll put the link down below for the website. Be sure to check them out on Instagram and use my promo code to get great discounts. Check in with you guys soon.
Okay. I'm gonna answer this first question. It's from a guy named We the People, who that's his screen name. Excuse me. The throat's a little tight. This thing is really, this fucking thing here, bro. This, wait, hold on, let me get the light. Ah! Over there. Look, that fucking thing right there. It starts all the way back. It starts all the way back behind my ear, and it comes all here. It's like, it starts back here. Right there. Where is it? Right there. Right there. And then it comes all the way. That fucker is tight. You have no idea. Alright. And I'm skinny as hell right now. So, We the People said, glad you're recovering, Greg. Protein powder in the broth. Gotta love it. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I've done it once or twice in the broth, only, you know, the protein powder, but I try to do that on the side. It's hard because they you know, not only, I told you, they took out my tonsils while they did, because, you know, cancer was all in the tonsils as well, behind the tonsils, at the back of my throat and all this shit. So they took all the meat out of in there. So it's, when I swallow, it wants to come up out of my nose sometimes. And the broth is the only thing that does it, but it doesn't do it as much as just even regular water. I just drank water before watching the movie. It just shot right out my nose. It doesn't want to go down. It's strange. So I got to be careful. Even with the protein powder, was fucking me up a little bit. Diet yellow and protein. This is age yellow. It might get red in my mouth. That's why. So, all right, here's the question. How do you feel about mandatory vaccinations? Now, I know that that's not really a training question, so we'll answer it really, really quick. I don't know how I feel about it. If I had a kid today, my kids were vaccinated. I was vaccinated. If I had a kid today, I don't know if I would have the kids. I don't know. You read all this crazy shit, but there's so much conspiracy shit out there. You know, what happened to Building 7? Well, you tell me, what was so important about Building 7? You know, I don't want to get into that, but you know what I'm talking about. It's all, everybody got conspiracy theories. Everything's a conspiracy theory. You know what I mean? By the way, you know, with like the hydrochloroquine and all this shit that, you know, about the coronavirus. And bro, I was in the belly of the beast, bro. I was in Mount Sinai while all shit's going on. Okay, for 5 days, and they're wheeling them right by me. I tested negative. Okay, and I'm in New York City, so, and it sucks here, bro. It's fucking chaos out here. But I know a few people that took the chloroquine, all right, that, you know, the hydrochloroquine and the Z-Pack, and they're good. So, as far as the, you know, like, everything's a fucking conspiracy today. Oh, no, Trump is just saying that because he wants to fucking, you know, he got stake in a company or whatever the fuck people think, you know, it's nuts. All right? I don't like when that fucking light comes on the back of my neck. But, you know, as far as vaccinations go, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. You know, it's 50-50. I guess I would do it because I've done it with my kids and they're fine. You know what I mean? And, you know, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Everything today, I do know this. The flu shot, 50-50. Some people it works on, some people don't. You know? Just like with this coronavirus. The only real way to beat shit like this is to isolate the antibodies and put the antibodies in there so that when you have the antibodies, they attack it. But to have some sort of vaccination, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know if vaccines work. I'm not too sure. I know that it don't work in the flu. You know, it's a fact. Google how many people get the flu vaccination and how many people it really works on. It doesn't work on everybody. You know? I don't know. Sometimes it gives people a flu. So, I don't know. I wouldn't... You know, if you're talking about the, you know, the vaccinations, kids get this one thing. But if you're talking about the coronavirus and all this other bullshit that's going on right now, the world is upset. Dude, New York is fucking insane. It's fucking crazy here, bro. Just fucking crazy. And some parts of the streets are fucking, they're empty, but the fucking bad people are out. So I'm just telling you. I told you that story when I was leaving Mount Sinai Hospital. It wasn't Antifa, but there were, you know, this bad, like, fucking young thugs, and they all circled around the cars, wouldn't let the cars go in the street, and they were starting, you know, going to the car, you know, going after the people. My daughter, who fights Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, was once a fucking bare-knuckle champion. And she, you know, I can't fight. Dude, I'm all open fucking bleeding. I'm all fucking like this and shit in the car. And I'm going, oh, no. I'm going to have to get out and fucking try to fight these or stop my daughter. Meanwhile, I just, you know, these were fucking, like, still open. I mean, you know, oozing fucking blood and shit. But thank God she went to go get out of the car, and they fucking, I don't know, a war started over on the side. So the guy was, you know, the guys that were in front of her car went running to jump on top of their guy that was over there. You know, the shit that was going on. I told my daughter, just go, fuck it. You know what I mean? And she did. But if she would have got out of the car, what am I gonna do? She, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to fucking jump on people, start fucking headbutting and shit, you know, whatever the fuck. And but my daughter fucking, you know, it's a madhouse here, bro. It's a madhouse. I'll tell you. I grew up, I love New York, you know what I mean? I'm a New Yorker in my blood. I'm a Guinea from New York, too, which is, you know. But I got to be honest with you. I lost my zip. This state sucks, man. And with money, too, forget about it. Would I pay taxes here? Shit, you know. Fucking A. I pay him 1/4 what Dave Palumbo pays in a year down in Florida. And he's got 3 acres. I got an acre here, but forget about it. You don't know. All right, let's go to another question. What am I doing here? All right, listen. Relax a second, okay? Jeremy Caraballo, okay? You can read this thing here yourself. It says, he's asking me about the Game Face supplement, which, you know, my friend is sponsoring our they're sponsoring our Talk is Smack show. I need to take it right now, but I'm doing this at 2 in the morning. Relax. I've been working all day. You have no idea. And he's asking me, will it affect the natural status? He said, will it make me pop hot on a urine test? Would love to, if it's natural, because he's a cop, and I can't play with anything that could make me pop a hot test. Okay, I understand that. All right, forget about game face. Game face is not going to make you, and neither will any. So I'm not going to, this is not to promote game face. I don't give a shit. Don't buy it. I'm not even going to hold up the bottle. I'm not going to show you whatever. But because game face is the one I take. My friend came out with it, as you guys know, and I don't want to promote it here, or we'll do that on Talking Smack, because that's the show. But the nootropics, let's just talk about nootropics for a second. Nootropics should not make you fail a test, okay, a drug test. There's nothing in there there's no testosterone boosters no nootropics. I used to, I take the game face now because my friends, it's got a cult following. A lot of guys take it. A lot of you guys have taken it, but I used to take even Alpha Brain. It has nothing in it that will make you fail. There's no test boosters in a nootropic supplement. Nootropics are the fucking best shit. That shit gets your brain going. It gets your brain going, okay? And it makes you, all nootropics. Nootropics are smart drugs, okay? They don't really make you fly. A little bit of some of them have caffeine. Most of them have some sort of natural caffeine, because the caffeine is a stimulant, is a nootropic. It actually helps you focus and everything, so is ephedrine and everything. But we don't want you to fly. And the thing is that there's no, ephedrine. I once took Dristan, and it had ephedrine in it years ago. You're talking about over 20-something years ago, like 30 years ago. And I failed the drug test from it. It said I was on amphetamines. And I'm like, what? What? I didn't even know what the fuck you meant. What was an amphetamine? They're like, are you taking speed? I'm like, no. I was taking Dristan, decongestant. Back in the day, before a lot of you guys were born. It was in the mid-80s, And I got popped for, what it was for police stick. We'll get into that another time, This shit some of you guys don't know about me. But anyway, so I failed this fucking goddamn urine test. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't take those amphetamines. And that's what it was. And the same thing happened to me when I got arrested, and then I was on probation. I took a piss test, and it came up, but I was had ephedrine shit in there, pure ephedrine, and they were saying, oh shit, yeah, amphetamines, and you don't have to tell the judge and everything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you, see, there's no amphetamines in any nootropics. There shouldn't be anyway, and there's no test boosters that can come up. There's no androstenos, those test, analog shit. Okay, so you should be safe. So if you have a chance, you don't have to take game phase. You don't take whatever you want to take. It's just that it's cheaper, and it's my opinion, it's the strongest one out there. I would do it. I would take whatever I can get my hands on if I were you, as far as a smart drug goes, or nootropics. Dude, they're a thing of the future. You don't need it. It's made for the mom and dad could take it. There's stuff in there that actually helps with Alzheimer's. It's amazing. You know what I mean? That's what's called, of course, the problem with the game face shit, is because there's a fucking ingredient. I never say it right. It's vinpocetine or whatever. And that shit is actually, they use that for Alzheimer's patients and stuff. And, it's totally illegal to have it in it, but what do you call it? The Amazon don't want you to. You're sitting there probably going, dude, you need to take that shit, because right now you can't remember anything. I'm shot, bro. Okay, I'm tired. I don't want to take anything. I don't like to take anything before bed, because then you can't. I'll be staring at the fucking walls like that. Then I'll need to take a fucking Xanax or something. But anyway, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to take it. Take take whatever nootropic you want to take. But don't worry about it. You should be fine. You won't test that, but you will notice. Oh, you will notice a difference. You will notice that you're sharper and you feel better. It works, man. Nootropics are the fucking drugs of the future. And if you mix that with a goddamn pre-workout, Dude, you'll be so focused, you'll hear guys in the next room what they're talking about, and you'll know. You'll be like, dude, you're on a different level. And especially this shit's got mushroom extract, so that really fucking makes you go. Alright, next question. So, I don't want to promote that shit, especially not here. Robert Johnson wants to know, hey Greg, I'm on TRT and my wife loves it. If they started me on 200 milligrams for a 10-week cycle. If I can get them to double it, how much difference would it make? I'm 42. I have been working out for 9 months. I have a small home gym. Stay strong, Momo. Boy, I read like a 5th grader, especially in my own handwriting when I read out loud. Oof, it's embarrassing. Alright. Meanwhile, I got books out and I've been to the top columnist. Anyway. Alright. Robert. Obviously, doubling that shit. If you're on 200 milligrams, this is what I take. 200 milligrams of testicipeline. That's what I'm on with a doctor, okay? But I abuse the shit. You gotta remember something. I took so much fucking testosterone back in the day. I took 6,000 milligrams just of testosterone alone. And then you want throwing sustenance on top of that and some fucking juicy D-balls, some cute little fucking sustenance pills. They were so fucking cute. I loved them so much. I missed them. Those goddamn Russian sustenance, I love those things. Fucking metanabol, Polish D-ball. Well, let me just, give me a minute to think. Oh, just to fantasize Polish D-ball, metanabols. Boy, did I love those. Man, they were like they hit me better than fucking Anadrol. And you know what? I like that dirty drug Sten, Mexican Sten, S-T-E-M. A lot of people are like, it's dirty. Dude, I got bigger and hard off that shit. Whew. Man, Reforbit B, injectable D-ball, I did not like that. It definitely hit me, but that shit, your breath, because you get the vitamin, and it come up out of your breath, and you burp. It used to make me nauseous. Oof. But it did work. And then, let's see, you had that fucking big, sexy jug, those beautiful jugs. Look at those jugs of Ganabol. Oh, I loved Ganabol. I'd take that whole fucking 50cc jug in a week, right in there. I can't whistle. Look at that, fuck, I lost my ability. Wait. You fucking believe that shit? I just realized that. I can't do like thunder noise, like... I can't do it. It's all gone in my throat. The muscles back here are going out of my throat. The tonsils are gone. The punching bag is still there. The fucking back of my throat, the meat, all the back of the old muscles and shit are gone. I can't whistle. I can whistle like that, but I used to be able to whistle. I could fucking forget about it. All right, so what am I talking about here? I'm sorry, Rob. I'm like off on a fucking tangent. Yeah, if you double it, I mean, I'm good with 200 milligrams. Of course, I would, that's it. It makes me normal. You start talking about 400 milligrams a week, and I'm going to start getting jacked, getting built. It definitely will make a difference, without a doubt. And, yeah, if your wife likes you now with 200 milligrams, she's going to like you with fucking 400. Holy Christ. They should be doing a fucking, like, they're pole dancing on your fucking biche de God. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I think that's kind of obvious. You're asking me an obvious question, and obviously if 200 milligrams works, what if I took 400, Yeah, you fucking Momo. I love you, though. I love you. Yeah, of course it fucking works more. Take 600. Fucking why stop at 4? Shit, I used to take a whole bottle. 10cc. Steris, American, 10cc. Fucking pharmaceutical shit. 10 cc's, 200 milligrams. I used to like propane because that shit hits you fast. But anyway, let's do Anthony, whatever I get my hands on Cypionate. But, Cypionate a lot, propane, because they're fast acting. I take one of them on Monday, 10 cc's, 10 cc's on Wednesday, and 10 cc's on Friday, and they were all 200 milligrams. So that's 2,000 milligrams, 2,000 milligrams, and that's 6,000 milligrams. Kids, don't try that shit at home. But anyway, so there's your answer, Robert. Alright, next question. Alright, Nick Minji is one of my guys in the RC. He's always supporting me. Nick, thank you very much, brother. Wants to know, Greg, you once said in a video, he said you once told me, which he means so in a video, the digestive enzymes every other day in your video, how to shrink your waist. Yes, I did do that video. You mentioned taking bromelain every day. My question is, do I take separate bromelain supplement since my digestive enzymes supplement already contains bromelain in it? Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Nick, my brother. Yes. 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 Bromelain is fucking phenomenal. Not only is it a monster digestive enzyme, okay? Because you could take HCl, you could take, there's a whole bunch of fucking, ox bile, all kinds of bullshit that guys take, okay? But bromelain not only helps digestive food, I'm talking about digestive food, I'm fucking like burping the goddamn digestion over here. Because I'm just starting to eat regular food, you know what I mean? And the sliced little thing makes me like a fucking bitch, If it doesn't want to come up and out of my nose. The bromelain, you know what the fucking beauty of bromelain is too? That's not only just the digestive enzyme. This way you should take it every day. Take at least 100 milligrams. You could take 100 to 500 milligrams a day extra on top of what's in your supplement. You know what the beauty of it is? It's a wicked anti-inflammatory fucking supplement. Oh. And that is huge. That is huge. Bromelain, I would definitely recommend doing it. Guys, listen to me. You don't have to take digestive enzymes every day, like a digestive supplement, every time you eat, every day. I feel like that's overkill, and then you kind of fuck up your digestive tract. It's just like, I'll show you. I got fucking kefir and all that shit here, and yogurt, and I do all that stuff. But I don't do it every day, all day. If I did it every day, all day, you fuck up. Overdoing it. Do you ever watch, listen, you ever watch TV and they have these fucking, they have these commercials, and on a commercial, they talk about, like, let's say antidepressants. Antidepressant drug X over here. Take antidepressant drug here. It'll make you feel better, and it shows the people, and now in 1 minute they're like this, and the next minute they're all happy in the video, right? And then it says, one of the side effects of antidepressant drugs is depression. How does that? How can you take something for antidepressant that's could possibly, with a side effect, is causing depression? How? Well, it's the same thing if you take too much with the serotonin shit. All those things. 5-HTP, too much GABA, all that stuff. It's no good. It's not good, because then what it does is your body will shut down its own, and you throw your levels off. And with probiotics and prebiotics, you'll almost overgrow that in your gut. And one of the side effects from taking probiotics is fucking gas, diarrhea, and the same thing you're trying to take probiotics to stop. You want balance is what you want, okay? It's like an asshole who took 6,000 milligrams of test a week. That's not good. Well, it was good for me at the time, but, fucked up now for me. It makes you guts not fucking work right. You piece of the God don't want to do what it's supposed to do. But what I'm saying is that sometimes it's balance. So you don't need to take digestive enzymes all the time, especially if you're eating big meals or, whatever, it helps. But bromelain is the one thing that you could take pretty much every day, just for anti-inflammatory purposes. It's fucking great. And you will notice knees don't ache as much, elbows don't ache as much, wrists don't ache as much. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Neck can move a little easier. You understand? Back is a little bit easier. It's not as swollen. Bromelain is good stuff. But too much of anything goes the opposite way. It does the same thing you're not supposed to do. Okay? Kabish? Alright. Hope that helps. Antidepressants can cause depression. What? Probiotics, prebiotics can cause gas, diarrhea, bloating. The same thing they're supposed to get rid of. Be smart. Alright. Gregg Jackson. FL. I guess that means Florida. Gregg Jackson FL. I think it means Florida. Who the fuck knows what you guys... Alright. Frankie Marciano right there. Gregg Valentino, Paul DeMeo. Leela brought it in my gym. I took that picture. Yeah. So Greg Jackson, Florida wants to know, do your muscles feel flat, weaker from low-carb diet? Okay, so he's asking me, I guess when you're on a low-carb diet, do you feel flatter and weaker? Well, yeah, of course. Of course you feel flat. It's normal. Okay? And you feel weaker. When you're flatter, you're weaker, of course. But for me, I don't really get the pump from sugar that people think, like, I'm going to take sugar before the workout and I'm going to get this wicked pump. Sugar's fuel. Sugar fills the muscles out. You know what really gives me a pump? Sodium. Go out, eat Chinese food or some fucking really salty shit where you're so fucking, you know how, like, later on you're like, dude, I drank fucking 10 glasses of water at the Chinese restaurant. I'm still thirsty. All you want to do is drink. You can't get that, you got that pasty mouth and the dry mouth, you know, the shit, right? Then go work out. Drink tons of, you'll be full as a motherfucker, even if you're on no carbs. You know what I mean? What really gets guys, and you taught me this, Vince Comerford, you know, God rest his soul. His brother used to train in my gym, and I know Vince very well. Okay, he was a monster. And what I'm trying to tell you is, when guys are on no carbs, your muscles are flat because they're not holding the sugar. That's why a lot of guys like Palumbo and they advertise that after you train, you take in a lot of sugar so that the next day you're full. Right? Well, yes, the muscle replenishes its glycogen stores and it fills out because, you know, the sugar goes in. But sodium is the one that really gives you that fucking pump in the gym. It can actually make you feel stronger. How about that? Yeah, I was going to give you a spin, but you guys, you probably wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Gaspari Super Pump. I was with another guy. We were going to do that supplement back in the 90s, and it wasn't going to be called Super Pump or anything. We wanted to come out with a pump supplement, and one of the things we were going to do was we were going to throw niacin and all this other shit, which, you know, opens up your blood vessels. And the main thing was going to be almost like sodium loading. It was going to be definitely sodium-based with potassium and all this other shit. Based pump system, okay? And I even came with Dr. Carlin Coker. We tried to do one after that, but we left it with Garden State Nutrition. We never picked it up. Gaspari went there. Gaspari talked to him. They basically sold the format. And that's the same formula. So I'm not saying Super Pump 250. I didn't come up with that formula, but we came up with the concept and another formula, and that Garden State Nutrition, who made up that VitaQuest, who made up that fucker, who actually manufactured that supplement. Because that's how I know, it's the whole sodium thing is huge. I knew about that from the fucking mid-80s, you know what I mean? I told you. Comerford taught me that shit. Alright? Whatever, look, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is, of course you're going to feel flat if you're on a ketogenic diet and you're not on carbs, okay? It's a given. Everybody knows that. Who doesn't know that? You're going to feel flat, okay? But if you really want to go in the gym and you're on a keto and you're kind of dying and you really want to pick me up, fucking salt, you know what I mean? Eat some sodium-based fucking no-carb food, but make sure it's got some sodium on it. Drink a lot of fucking water and go to the gym. Maybe even a Gatorade if that's, you know, no sugar. Gatorade with all the electrolytes and stuff in there, and believe me, you'll get a pump. Alright. That's it. So what did we learn? We learned that Greg's a fucking Momo. And so are you. What the fuck did we learn here? Alright, we learned that first the guy's asking me, you know, the people ask me about vaccinations. I mean, I don't know about vaccinations. I know the flu vaccine doesn't really work 50% of the time. From 50% of people take it and 50% of people take it, get sick, don't feel shit from it, alright? So, I don't know. He's asking me about vaccinations. I don't know if you want to get your kid vaccinated. I would, because I guess my kids were vaccinated. But so we learned But mandatory vaccinations and all that other shit, if they ever come out with a vaccination for coronavirus, I don't think that's going to work as well as antibodies. All right? That's a different story. They're two different things. What else did we learn? We learned that if you're a cop or somebody else and you want to take a nootropic, go ahead. Nootropics have nothing to do with testosterone. That's not going to show up like you're taking some sort of hormone or hormone-type drug. Okay, it's not going to show up like, yeah, there's no amphetamines that I know of in any of the nootropics I know of. The guy asked me about Game Face because, Game Face is doing our other show. I don't know. You don't have to worry about that. Take whatever nootropic you want, but I definitely recommend smart drugs. It doesn't matter who you are. You can give it to your fucking wife just to go to work, or mother around the house. It's not going to affect you, and it's not like a pre-workout. It's not the same. Not even close. So there's nothing in there that's going to make you fail the test in any of them. I'm not just talking about this one. In any of them. So I don't give a shit what you do. All right. What else? What's the other question he asked me? If you're taking Robert Johnson, we learned that if you're taking 200 milligrams, it's not it's not rocket science to know. If you're taking 400, you're going to get even more of a sex drive. It's going to be more frequent. You're going to feel better. You're going to get bigger. God bless you. But they won't really do that on TRT. They're not going to really do that I know of anyway. I don't know of any doctors could put you on 400 milligrams a week. I don't know. Especially at 42. You're 42 years old. I'm 60. So, whatever. We also learned that bromelain, forget about digestive enzymes all day, all night. They help. But they can't do shit every day. You got to do it as needed. Especially since, like, we know that drugs that cause, antidepressant drugs can also cause depression. Well, too much probiotics, prebiotics can actually cause the same thing that they're trying to stop: bloating, gas, diarrhea. But bromelain is the one that you can take pretty much every day, and it's an anti-inflammatory. So we like bromelain. We like anti-inflammatory. It'll help your joints and shit. What was the last question here? Everybody knows that when you're on no carbs, and we learned that if you're on no carbs, of course you're going to be flat. But if you up your sodium, you eat some salty fucking meat or something, I don't know, you'll get a pump in the gym, you'll get through it. Alright? So listen, guys, listen. What do I tell you all the time? You're the fucking Dr. Frankenstein, and you're also the Frankenstein monster. You gotta experiment on yourself. You're the science project, and you're the scientist. What I do works for me. Doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. All these internet guys, they got the answers. Try my training routine, this and that, and it's the fucking mean shit, bro. Okay, they can name a, bro science, FS17, fucking whatever they call these fucking training systems. That works on him. Doesn't work on him. Works on me. Might not work on you. Figure it out. Try. Everything is trial and error. Even food. I don't like chicken, and I'm not big on turkey. Pork and beef, I like, and I believe it or not, they don't bother my stomach as much as chicken and fucking turkey. My friend tells me it's because chicken and turkey turn into glue in your intestines. They get gluey, it's sticky. They're sticky meats, whatever. But you may love that. That does what's right for me. It doesn't mean I give you what my experience is. You take it in, you play with it, see if it fits right for you. It's like the fucking Cinderella in a glass slipper. Might not fit your foot. You understand? As much as you want it to, it might not fit. You got to try and see. And if not, you make an adjustment. That's how it's done. Okay, that's why Sean Ray doesn't understand why these guys need gurus. Once you learn, here's what I learned. This is what I do right here. Okay, I have all my notes down. You have your own answer. The guru doesn't know your body. You can't give that fucking, same fucking workout to everybody, and they're all going to get it. If that was the case, I say, here's Arnold Schwarzenegger's routine. You do this, and you're going to get... So you could fucking follow his book and do his lifts for, set for set, rep for rep, weight for weight, and you'll never look like him. You got to find what's right for you. Okay? Gabish? Alright, I got to give the voice box a little bit of a rest here. Listen, guys. I love you. Positive thoughts. That's very important, especially when you're training. You can't let this corona shit get to you. It's going to end. This too shall pass. Okay? If you're not at a gym, Do what you got to do. Go back to my last video, old school training, and do it the way I tell you. Cut your sets. Do your home stuff that you got to do, okay? And wait 5 seconds, rest, and go, still go to Faye, get that burn. Just relax, though. Shit's going to come. Your goal is to just maintain yourself, keep yourself active, keep yourself hard, until the gym opens up and you can get back to hanging and banging. All right? I love you guys. But stop beating yourself up over this shit. Stop fucking freaking out and getting paranoid and start thinking the government's there poisoning the water. Chemtrails. Think about that shit with chemtrails. The guy who's flying a plane and dropping all this shit down, you don't think his own family's going to poison his own family or poison himself up there? Do you know that if I drop a chemical way up by the clouds here, that shit can blow across the fucking halfway across the United States? I'm not getting into it. Some of you guys are like, no, you don't know, Valentino, you're uninformed. Yeah, okay. And there goes Elvis with Michael Jackson. All right. Be good to yourself. Be good to your girl. Be good to your significant other. Pay your child support. Don't be a fucking deadbeat dad. No bad thoughts. You're not a loser. Life doesn't suck. Stop that shit. There's somebody right now on a fucking deathbed who would change fucking places with you in 2 fucking seconds. Stop the pity shit. Get yourself off. Put up your big boy pants and do what you gotta do. This shit will end. But until it does, you do what you gotta do. Alright? Stop fucking around. See you in talking smack the next video. Alright, guys. I love you guys, man. I fucking do. I'm only making videos. If you only knew, I'm fucking dying. But I do it because that's what I do. I'm that kind of guy. Alright, see you next video.